Welcome to another episode of Learning. In this video, we discuss the solution of a problem related to the nullity of a linear transformation. And this problem, I will give you a step-by-step solution. This problem is from the section Linear Algebra, and it has appeared in the question paper GATE Mathematics 2026, and it is placed at serial number 58 in the question paper. This question is suitable for the aspirants of JL, DL, TS set, AP set, CSIR net, and the assistant professors' jobs that are announced under AP universities. Right. The given problem is, let P suffix 3 over R be the vector space of all polynomials of degree at most 3 with the real coefficients under usual polynomial addition and scalar multiplication. Yes, it is a known vector space to us. Let T be a linear transformation from P3 over R to R squared, and it is defined as T of a polynomial P is equal to the ordered pair P of 1 comma P prime of 1 for all polynomials P belongs to P3 over R, where P prime is the derivative of P. Then you are asked to find the nullity of T is equal to. You have to give the answer in integer. Right. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. We have P suffix 3 over R, the vector space of all polynomials of degree at most 3 with the real coefficients under usual polynomial addition and scalar multiplication, which is a very well-known vector space. Any general polynomial P of x belongs to P3 over R is of the form P of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c, d belongs to R, the field of real numbers. Right. The standard basis of P3 over R is the set consisting of 1, x, x square, x cube. And so the dimension of P3 over R is the number of elements present in a basis. There are 4 in number in this standard basis, therefore it is 4. Right. Given a linear transformation T, P3 over R to R square, defined by T of a polynomial P is equal to the ordered pair P of 1 comma P prime of 1 for all polynomials P belongs to P3 over R, where P prime denotes the derivative of P. Right. Right. And we are asked to find the nullity of this linear transformation. For that, the theorem what is there in our mind is to apply the Rank-Nullity theorem for this transformation. For that, we first talk about the rank of T. The rank of T is the dimension of capital R of T. What is capital R of T? the range of t or the image of t in the codomain R square. Right. Now, let us write down the action of the linear transformation on the basis vectors. T of 1 is equal to, that is p of x is a constant 1. So, p of 1 is 1, p prime, the constant derivative is 0, 0. T of x, p of x is x, p of 1 is 1, p prime is 1. T of x square, it will be x square, comma 2x. When x is equal to 1, it will give you 1, comma 2. Similarly, t of x cube, 1, comma 3. So, now how do we write the range of t? Therefore, the range of t is the span of the images of the basis vectors. The span of the images are 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. It may be observed that 1, 2 and 1, 3 can be written as a linear combination of 1, 0, 1, 1. Thus, they are linearly dependent. Therefore, the span, this will be the span of two ordered pairs 1, 0 and 1, 1. Further, 1, 0 and 1, 1 are linearly independent and its spans are square. Therefore, it will be a basis for R square. And thereby, the dimension of R of t will be the rank of t will be, the dimension will be 2. Thus, the rank of t is the dimension of the range of t. The range of t is spanned by two elements 1, 0, 1, 1. They are linearly independent and it will be a basis. Therefore, the dimension of R of t will be 2. Yes, it is 2. Now we recall the famous Rank-Nullity theorem for linear transformations. Let V and W be vector spaces over the same field F, and let V be finite dimensional vector space. If T is a linear transformation from the vector space V to W, then the Rank-Nullity theorem says the dimension of the domain space V is equal to the rank of T plus nullity of T. Well, we are familiar with what is nullity of T. So, nullity of T is the dimension of the null space of T. Agreed. Agreed. In our case, V is P3 over R. The dimension of V is 4. Therefore, if you want nullity of T, it will be the dimension of V minus rank of T. The dimension of V is 4 minus the rank of T is 2, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Thus, nullity of T is 2, and that is the answer. That is the answer. It is a numerical answer type. Therefore, you have to write this 2 as an answer, which is an integer. Right. And that is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. And I tell you that it is a very simple, straightforward question. Many times, such a kind of problems have already appeared in all these set net examinations. And the advice is study Rank-Nullity theorem. Remember what is the theorem? Work out problems related to the rank of T or nullity of T. So, many times the nullity will be asked, and this is the procedure, and it is the step-by-step solution. Right. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. Thank you for watching this video now. Please like my videos and share them with your friends and colleagues. Please join as a member in my channel and support me and my channel. Your help and support will go a long way to manage this channel successfully. Yes, this is my channel. Please subscribe my channel if you have not already subscribed. It is observed 45% of the viewers are just watching the video without their subscription. Your subscription to my channel, I request you all to subscribe for that. Right? And if you subscribe, that will help me for the growth of my channel, and it will also help you in a way that the moment I upload my video, it will be immediately notified to you, and thereby it will be beneficial to you. Right. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed. Yes, I am sure I'll be meeting all of you once again in another episode of learning. Enjoy learning mathematics. I wish you all the best. Thank you.